All right, everyone, we're back again. We promised you guys a part 2, so we are here for part 2.
Exactly.
The guest is still the same. It's still my mom, Sandra. And so yeah, we're back and banging for part 2. We're just ready to go, and we have our part 2 topics set and ready. Right. So as you guys know, we left off talking about UFOs and rap. And what else did we talk about?
That was about it.
That was about it, but we're here to bring you guys some more great topics.
Yeah.
So, me and my mom, we both thought about a topic to talk about for this part 2 that we're going to end on. If you guys hear this blinker noise in the back, I'm so sorry. Like you guys know, we're at our production company right now.
Yeah.
And sometimes there's just, sounds.
Plus, there's that construction going on.
Right.
So, it's probably, we're trying to, tell them to be, work on more quieter projects.
Yeah.
But sometimes they can't help themselves.
Sometimes they just don't really take our, words into consideration.
Yeah.
They do what they want.
I mean, hammers and saws are not soundproof.
They're not that quiet.
So, just bear with us.
Bear with us, you guys. So, do you want to get into the topic first, or should I get into the topic? We both brought our own.
Let's just jump right in. So, my topic is jury duty.
Oh my god.
So, basically, I have, deep thoughts about this because I feel like I'm just diving right in.
Yeah,
okay, so the way I feel about it, I am not a fan of it because I feel like, Okay,
first of all, let me add this in real quick. I served jury duty for the first time a few months ago, and I was there since 7 a.m. till 5 p.m. and I didn't even serve on a jury. So I was like, okay, so basically you guys wasted my time, but I'm doing my civil duty. But whatever. So that was my experience with my first jury duty. Obviously my mom is a lot older than me, so she has more experience, but this is her most recent experience.
Yeah, so basically they had me, first of all, they sent me the little postcard, a summons, which that word itself is very intimidating.
You're summoning me?
You're summoning me? Who do you think you are? So anyways, it's pretty serious. You have to take them seriously. So I called on the Friday before the week of the 20th.
She was on it.
Yeah, I had my phone reminder because I'm not messing around. And so then I go online and boom, they say, all right, call next Wednesday. So I'm like, cool.
They're leading her on, you guys.
Yes, but it's also buying me some days of freedom. So then Wednesday hits, boom, go online. My group said to call the next day.
Designated group.
So this is the 3rd time they're telling me to call. So then I called. Well, I keep saying call, but I went online and I checked, and then it said, you're done. We don't need you. And that was just the icing on the cake for me because I literally did not want to do this. But in a way, I started thinking, okay, let's say they did call me in. Then I have to miss work. I have to go downtown, and then I have to.
They think this is a game.
Go sit in this room. I don't know. I've never done it. I've been lucky enough to never go.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yes, because usually I get out of it. So this time they weren't playing when I tried to submit my request to get out of it. They're like, no, honey, you're coming in.
So when I submit a request to get excused from jury duty, I was really playing in their face. I told them that I was in the Bay Area and I couldn't get a ride home.
Oh my god!
And they were like, "You're a joke." So they still told me to come.
Oh, dang, that's messed up.
Yeah, so I did not get out of it. That excuse was not good enough.
Not valid.
Basically, to them, you have to have a family member dying for you to be excused.
Yeah, and you have to show proof.
Okay,
but anyways, so I'm released. But coincidentally, they sent another request to my mom's address. So now I'm going to call up there tomorrow and be like, look, y'all are double backing
They
me.
want you back.
I'm not with it. You need to get your records in order. But my gripe with jury duty is you literally are calling random people off the street to dictate people's outcomes of their lives.
But that's also, it's to some people that might be a pro and a con, because obviously you can't have just the same people serving on a jury, but also they have to have different types of people from all walks of life, which I understand, but it's just I
don't know. I feel like they need to literally hire jurors to be
hire
state employees. That's their job. They just
it's not
do
that simple,
juries.
Sandra. Okay, well, is that, you have a, what is that, something to pick with, a bone to pick with them?
That's my bone to pick. That's my daily gripe. my Thursday gripe. Like, I have a serious bone to pick about jury duty. But I just wanted to add that I started thinking, well, what if I did get picked to go? And what if I actually got selected to go into jury? I feel like, what
she
if
would
it was
be taking
a crime?
it serious.
What if it was like a crime? I would be totally invested.
She would be invested.
And I would give, like...
And she would not keep her mouth shut. She wouldn't keep it anonymous. Or what do they say? Confidential.
Yeah, like,
she would come home and tell me all the updates.
All the updates. Like, I'm telling
she's not trustworthy.
I'm not to be trusted. But at the same time, I'm going to be making good judgment. Because I watched probably close to 50,000 hours of ID and true crime.
Okay, that is my bone I have to pick with her. Actually, like, let's get into it because
let's transition.
My mom literally, sorry, I keep saying my mom. Sandra literally watches so much true crime and it's just getting to be too much. Like, I walk in her room and Sally was 14 when she got murdered. Like, I don't want to hear that negativity every single time I'm trying to visit with you.
But guess what? We canceled cable, and I don't do that anymore.
She canceled the cable because this is her thing. She's paying for all these streaming, Netflix, Hulu, HBO, and honestly, I don't even watch TV. Like, I will watch Netflix, but so I wouldn't be paying for any cable either. And I saw someone talking about how cable is getting way too ahead of them, so they're charging so much these days.
Yes, they charge me an extra $115.
Ooh.
I think it was $115 or $150. I can't remember.
Right.
So literally I'm paying, and then I found myself not even watching cable that much.
If I was watching cable, it was just the news. Like, if I had to, like, randomly watch the news.
Because I literally have Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus. I have Stars. I have Max. Plus, there's all the other free apps that I have.
She's kind of bragging right now. I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
but
guys,
no, listen. My point was that I get a little fed up with this true crime because, okay, I don't have a problem with true crime. I actually do watch this YouTuber who does like deep dives onto different true crime cases, but I feel like it becomes too much when that's all you watch and you start talking about it in real life, like well, don't, like, you know, I feel like sometimes you get a little too scary.
You cut your own self off. You said
what?
Don't. You said it, you start talking about it in real life.
I cut myself off. I'm sorry, I have too many thoughts at once. But okay, basically, I just think, my point is, I think my mom should kind of chillax on true crime. Well, it's becoming a little much.
I think you'll be happy to hear that I don't really watch it anymore because I don't have cable. That was the only reason I was really watching it, because it was just there. That's like, it's always on. But now I've transitioned to watching Dallas again.
Have you guys seen, what is that called? 48 hour, what is that?
First 48.
Yeah, First 48. See, she knows everything. Like, oh my god. She knows all of them. First 48 was pretty good. Like, wasn't it basically like if you catch them in 48 hours?
It's basically like what happens in the first 48 hours of solving a crime. It's very important. Those first 48 hours are the most important. That's so true. Because everything.
If I was missing, I would need everyone to be on their ish trying to find me. That's all I'm saying.
So, but yeah, I really chilled a lot and I haven't really been doing it at all. Like, maybe I'll listen to stuff on YouTube, like, very briefly, but it's nothing like I used to do. So I'm back, guys. I'm back from the true crime.
Hey, you see those birds?
Oh my god, really? Guys, the studio lights are going out, and
these truck studio lights are really bright.
You would think they were on like a semi-truck. That's right there.
Okay, so that was Sandra's topic, was her little rant about jury duty.
Yeah.
My topic was gonna also involve Sandra because I wanted my topic that I thought was hella funny that I just had to bring up was funny moments from your exes.
What?
Like funny things or crazy things that your exes have done.
Crazy things?
Like, can you think of anything off the top of your head that is just like you have to share it? Like, it's just so funny. Or it's just like
funny,
or some crazy tea that one of your exes. Guys, background history, she has a little bit of a crazy dating history. Not like, guys, my mom was not for the streets. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, she had some interesting.
All right, so I have like two things that are standing out to me right now. They're with two different people. Okay, so this first guy. So like growing up.
I know who you're talking about.
Well, no, you don't know who this person is. So growing up in my neighborhood, like, everyone just pretty much knew who everybody was. Even if you didn't know them, you knew who they were or you've seen them before. And so I remember remember one night, me and my friend Kay, we would go out all the time.
Name dropping. You need to like hide these people's identities.
Okay, well, moving forward. So me and Kay, we had went out to this downtown, and we're at this club or whatever, and then we had like a really good night. Like, we were hanging out, we're like meeting all these cute guys, and so anyways, we were walking back to the parking garage, and we went to our car, and I heard somebody say, "Hey, Sandra," and then I was like, "Who's that?" And then
that
it was
man?
this cute dude, and then I'm like, "Oh my god, that's this one dude that I'm not gonna say his name."
Don't say his name.
And so there's this one cute guy from the neighborhood, and so by this time we were like sitting in the car, and then he came over and he was like leaning in the window, and he was just like,
I have a good story that you told me that I'll say after this. That's so funny.
And so he was like leaning in the car window, and he was just like hecka like putting his little Mac down on me. He's like, "What's up, girl? Like, how you doing?" Whoop de whoop. And he's like, "Can I give you my phone number?"
Oh, that's the one I was thinking of right now.
And I'm like, hell yeah, like, and then so I gave him a piece of paper, or I don't know if I gave him the piece of paper or there's a paper that was nearby me. But literally, he was like, "Yeah, write my number down next to that guy's number." And I was just like, oh my god, I was so embarrassed because literally, like, he saw the phone number of some other guy. Is this a different story?
Oh yeah, it had to do with the phone number though.
Oh.
Okay, I'll tell you. No.
Okay, so basically, and then so I ended up writing his number next to some other guy's number. But then I ended up calling him, and then
Yeah,
so that guy got left.
Wow,
and
I feel really bad for him. He had to go through that traumatizing.
Yeah. So that was like a funny.
Honestly, if I were him, I would rip that paper in front of your face. I'd be like, you know what?
You don't need it.
No, I'm just kidding.
I'm here.
Yeah, I'm here. No, okay, so the one that I thought about, mind you, this is my mom's story that she told me that I thought was really funny. So she went to the mall when she was like, high school, college, and she met this cute guy. And basically, I'll just keep it short and simple. This guy gave her his phone number, and his phone number had his name in it.
Oh,
what was it?
Dave or something. What was it?
No,
it
what was
Mike.
it? I thought it was Eric.
Oh, it was Eric.
Yeah, what was his number?
It was like 923 Eric.
Like, whose phone number has their name in it? Like, you have to be so self-centered.
No, he was.
That.
He turned out to be like not good.
That's a red flag.
So conceited.
If I meet you and you're giving me your number and it's like 916-521 Jason, I'm like, what the heck?
Like, literally, he said his name's like 923 Eric, and I was like, "Are you freaking kidding me right now?" Like,
that is
he was like hell annoying. But okay, so then my second story is like,
red flag.
It's not a good one, but I mean, it's funny to me, but it's just not. It's a toxic story.
Okay.
So I was like, I went to go meet your dad somewhere.
This is about my dad.
Yeah. And
okay.
I went to go meet him somewhere. And
I'll have to have him as a guest star on this.
Oh yeah, just make sure that I'm not the guest. Like, you guys can do your thing. So it'll probably be like memory lane will be his topics because he lives in the past.
Sure.
And then so basically those people are smiling really hard.
Oh, those people in our studio. Yeah, not outside.
They're like cheesing for us. Okay, so anyway, something happened where we got into an argument. I'm not quite sure what the topic was because we argue all the time about anything stupid. But anyways, he made me like really, really mad. And he was also leaning in my car, like on the driver's side. He was leaning in the car talking to me, and I was getting really upset. And I'm like, you know what? I'm about to leave. Like, this is not cool. And then he just kept like saying like things that were making me upset, and so I literally like pushed him out of my car window, and then I like reversed my car, and then I tried to run him over. And he was literally running away from my car.
That's that Libra stuff.
Yeah, like I literally was trying to run him over.
If you guys don't know my mom, Sandra, she's a Libra, and so she tried to run him over. She was that mad.
Yeah, and he was just like running away from me, and then like literally the next day I think we were like talking normally.
See, that's the problem with the dating scene, guys, is like things are just so toxic nowadays. It's like you'll send your baby mama to jail and then you'll bail her out. That type of like what?
I mean, I don't know. I'm just guessing, but I'm not quite sure because there was a point in time where, like, literally...
You really tried to run him over?
Yeah, I tried to run him over with my car.
Oh, my God.
It was like fight or flight, and he was running.
He was... He was running. He's still standing, you guys.
He was
It didn't work.
No, it didn't work.
Yeah. So, wow, that's really crazy. That was my mom, her little 2 stories. And yeah.
Yeah, guys.
That was pretty crazy. Wow.
All right, so let's do a part 3.
Part 3. So apparently our time is running out at the studio and we have to go. So we perhaps will do a part 3. Comment down below what topics we should address, because
yes,
as you guys know, it leaked that Sandra actually is not just my guest, but she is my mom, and she does live with me, so it's really convenient for us to pod together.
Yeah, it's super convenient to pod together.
Yeah. Do you have any last minute remarks or statements for
No, I just
the
want
pod
to say
viewers?
that I would be honored to be your guest whenever you want. Just hit me up, give me a little bit of notice.
I'll definitely have to send you out some emails.
Yeah, email me the itinerary or questions you have for me that you need. Oh my god, look at that raccoon. There's a raccoon in our studio.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that's a big
disgusting.
raccoon. Oh my god, is this
Is
what
it gonna
happens
get
at night?
ran over?
No, we're going hella slow.
Oh my god.
This is what happens at night by our studio.
Guys, our studio is infested with raccoons. They need to get him out of here. Well, left.
Oh my god, that little chunky butt went into that building.
No, he's right there.
Oh, it looked like there's something over there.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't be going in there if he was there.
Okay. All right, guys. Well,
do you have any remarks for the viewers though?
Yeah, I just want to say I really hope you enjoyed our first pod.
Yeah, it's
we
our
are
first
coming
episode.
at you. We're a little, we're rookies. We're trying.
We're rookies.
But we're gonna improve, and we're more than welcome to.
We have a lot of things on our mind. We can talk for hours.
Yeah.
honestly.
So if you just give us maybe even we'll start taking calls. Or we can, talk to people that want to or we'll go live or whatever we need to do, but we just want to give you guys entertaining. We're just a mother-daughter duo here.
We also are coming out with some merch.
Oh yes. Oh god, you told them already.
Oh my god.
Okay,
Sorry. Oh my god, let me keep my mouth shut.
Cat's out the bag.
We are coming out with merch, you guys.
Yes.
Spoiler.
Yeah, we have hella cute hoodies.
Yeah, we're coming out with bucket hats. We're coming out with ski masks.
Yes.
We're coming out with belts. We're just gonna go crazy. We're just gonna go crazy for this line.
Guys, we're doing it big.
We're gonna do socks. So we might as well just spill it while we're here. So we're doing sweatshirts, beanies, ski masks. We're also doing belts. We're doing socks. We're doing headbands.
We're doing boxers.
Scarves.
And
briefs. We're doing briefs.
Yeah, and we're also doing keychains.
And we're doing keychains.
That was actually, you might chuckle, but that was a highly requested item. So that's why we added that last minute. I don't think you were in that meeting.
Oh,
but,
yeah, I must have been gone.
Chanel, she checked the books.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, she checked all the results.
If you guys don't know, that's my brother's cat.
That's your niece.
Yeah, my niece.
Yeah.
Chanel.
Chanel's your niece.
If you guys are familiar with her, I have posted her on my social media outlets. We get along very well. Sometimes she does get a little hyper.
Well, actually, she's the one that's in charge of our socials.
She is hyper to help us with our socials.
She's really, really good. So, she's very talented.
We pay her with
treats. Yeah. So, all right, guys. Yeah. Well, I just noticed my car's double parked downstairs, so I'm gonna have to go. So
thank you guys for tuning in.
Submit any ideas.
Yeah, submit any ideas. We're totally open to just talk. We have very interesting, things to talk about, and so we just wanted to hit you guys with the first real, little first intro episode.
Yeah, it was super exciting because we have had this idea for a really long time, and finally we just
we said screw it.
Do it. Stop putting it off.
Yeah.
I think that we should end with this quote, don't put off today what you could do tomorrow.
Oh. See, guys, my mom is super inspirational. She just, has this stuff off the top of her head.
Or actually, it was called don't put off tomorrow what you could do today.
Okay.
Regardless, you guys get the gist of what I'm saying. And
where are you going? Sorry, I meant in our studio.
Yeah.
We're totally not in the car right now.
No, we're in the stew. So yeah, guys. We're literally Yeah, guys. All right, guys.
I can't help but love being in the studio.
Yeah, the studio is where it's at. So, anyways, guys, until next time.
I wish you guys could see our view right now.
Yeah. Yeah. So, all right, guys.
Bye, everyone. Thank you
love
for
you guys
watching.
so much. Thank you for tuning in. It means so much to us in our first little pod.
And what's our slogan? She forgot it.
Kelly, tell me what it is.
We will introduce our slogan in the next episode.
Yeah,
in
we
the
don't
next
want to give away
epi,
too much.
because we don't want to overwhelm you guys with all this greatness. So yeah.
All right, guys. See ya.
Bye.